I had a light bulb go off in my head, perhaps an epiphany. I've long suspected that ipetgoat2 was a long, drawn out, painfully long process that shows actually the course of years playing out rather than a few days or a few months, so to speak. Um, the other day I made a video saying I was wrong about the dates again, but not entirely. There's something going on that is very reminiscent of a specific scene that I'm going to get into. Um, and it has to do with this article I found on Zero Hedge here today. And let me just get into it real quick. Reports Motiva Enterprises will shut down its Port Arthur refinery due to cold weather. The refinery is North America's largest refinery with a crude capacity of more than 630,000 barrels a day. Unprecedented freezing temperatures necessitated safely and methodically shutting down a Arthur manufacturing complex. We're carefully monitoring weather conditions and will resume normal operations as soon as it is safe to do so. So, long story short, polar vortex paralyzes Texas refineries, forced to shut down amid severe cold weather. And if I have any subscribers or people who watch my stuff in Texas, I'm sorry that you're going through that. That must be very difficult. Um, I wish the best of luck to you. Okay, so just looking at the Texas coastline right here. It has a very kind of a unique shape. I mean, it kind of looks like an axe, I guess. It's kind of hard to describe, but there's a scene here in ipetgoat2. People have long suspected this was the Texas coast. This isn't anything new. Okay, so I'm not saying something new, but I'm just saying perhaps their timing was incorrect. So before I get into that, just here, if you don't think that there's already been events that have played out, which I've discussed multiple that have already happened in this cartoon, well, here, just in this scene alone, first of all, that's a black mamba snake. I've talked about that before. The black mamba is Kobe Bryant. And look at what's next to this child right here. What do you think he's sick of? What do you think we're going through right now? He's wearing a very interesting garb too. This is like some kind of. It's not the same as the whirling dervishes that are showed in another scene, but it's similar. I believe it is a Islamic garb as well, but he's sick, right? So a black mamba snake, and he's sick. All the events of last year. This hasn't happened yet, but let me show you the scene with the coastline here. If I can find it. Jeez, oh, there we go. Look, you see how it's frozen over and how the oil refinery, there's specifically an oil refinery in the background, which I thought was really interesting. And see how it's like just dripping down? It's not processing oil anymore. That's just really interesting. And the clouds and just the whole dynamic of the scene in general is reminiscent of a deep freeze. So, um, could it possibly be this this scene playing out right now? Yes. Could it not be? That's also probably. We just don't know. I mean, it's always just endless speculation. But even if you look at the reflection right here, see how it curves down like it has this axe shape, very reminiscent of a Texas coastline. With this oil leaking, what possibly could be the Rio Grande River, which straddles the Texas Mexican border. Um, but this is a long, drawn out process, dragging out for years. Um, we're probably still a long way away from the big kahuna, assuming it didn't happen yet and we're not in a simulator. The big kahuna being this mysterious extraterrestrial figure coming out of the birth canal, Phoenix rising. How long are we? That's the main event, right? That's the main event, and nobody knows exactly when that will happen. But it's gonna happen, I'll tell you that much. And I made a video a while back talking about how, um, where is it? Oh, it's so hard to see in my crappy computer. But yeah, there's the Phoenix bird. How we were just discussing the Phoenix lights the other day. There it is rising out. And there's our sun exploding. Alright, guys. Just speculating, okay?